This is the only time we've had this in history. Never before. Where the average kid is already addicted to himself by the time he hits puberty. The average kid is looking for a wife on a weekly basis, and his parents say, Chazaku Baruch. Well, how many girlfriends you have, kid? How many girlfriends you have? No, tell your father. Tell your father. Like his father's proud of him that he has 18 girlfriends. He doesn't realize how far his genom is going to be. It's the fathers, not just the kids. Why? Every one of these girlfriends, you're not going to marry her, right? So aside from the obvious sin of nida, aside from the obvious sin of wasting seed, aside from that, you know what other sin you're forgetting about? Hurting a bat Yisrael. Why? You're not going to marry her. You're not going to marry her. So the little tzadikah, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, she loves you. Why? You're the first one she's ever been with. She thought she's going to marry you. But then you say, no, you're not for me. It's not about you. It's about me. It's about you. It's about me. All the shtuyot guys put in their head. And guess what? HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, it's not about you. It's about me. It's genom. It's for you, not for me. It's for you. It's for you. It's not for me. Why? You hurt one of my daughters, you rasha. You treated one of my daughters as a putza, as a prostitute. It's not for you, it's for me. You heard about Yisrael? You know what HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to do to a person that hurts about Yisrael? Imagine, you have a kid. How long did you work to have this kid? You finally found the right wife. You finally found the right husband. Now you have this kid. Baruch Hashem Yishtabach Shema, HaKadosh Baruch Hu makes a miracle. A miracle. Some putrid seed and some egg somehow connect. Yishtabach Shema, 9 months later there's a little baby. Now you can't sleep. For how long? Pretty much forever. Why? Because the kid needs to be up and you have to be up with the kid. Now you're changing diapers and pooping, schmooping, and all types of things. And now you're working a third job just to pay for this kid, to feed the kid and bathe the kid and put clothes on the kid, to make sure he has this and he has that and you have him toys. And you do everything to make sure this kid stays alive. You wake up in the middle of the night just to look at the kid just to see he's alive. Why? I don't know. It looks like he's not breathing. Looks like she's not breathing. Oh, breathing. Okay, I'm going back to sleep. Then, as soon as you fall asleep, you're back to up again. And you go and you do this. You do this. There's no sleep. There's no work. There's nothing. You have no brain until the kid's pretty much too old. You put everything you have into this kid, and some filthy pig touches your kid and violates her. He says, "No, it's not for you. It's me." She comes home to you crying. Shem Yishmo v'yatzil, Abba, I didn't tell you I had a boyfriend and he dumped me after a week, but I did something I shouldn't have done. I'm pregnant. I'm violated. What normal father, what father would not want to take this kid and just make him into a shish kebab? How much did you slave after your kid? How much did you try, you must sacrifice of yourself to make sure this kid stays pure, and some filthy pig touched her and violated her? And not only that, he broke her heart too. Now you think you feel more than HaKadosh Baruch Hu? HaKadosh Baruch Hu has been waiting for this kid for 3,300 years. You touched him, you broke her heart, you'll have to fix it. Now you have a bad education, your father's telling you, oh, how many girlfriends do you have, kid? Like as if it's a good thing. Don't worry, there's punishment waiting for them also. But it's not going to absolve anybody from it. But this is the only generation this has become normal. Rashi, 900 years ago in France, pretty much today the filthiest place on earth. Today, znut is welcome and everywhere. 900 years ago was very different. Why? How do I know? Rashi lived in France. They asked him, what about the women over there? Do we have to be concerned about, when someone finds a shidduch from France, we have to be concerned about whether they're with somebody? He goes, no, where we could already rely that even the goyot are virgins before they get married. Needless to say, the Jews. Rashi, in France, didn't have to worry about this. Here, you can't even not worry about it if you're in Yerushalayim sometimes. Needless to say, in Florida, New York, Hashem Yishmo v'yatzil, everywhere else, virginity is almost become like something like rare. They make fun of you for being a virgin today. Call you all types of names. Oh, you're this, you're a prude, you're this. Now, if you think this is just in a secular world, you're mistaken. I have a group of young kids tell me, listen, Rabbi, I don't know, you're kind of confusing me. I did a shiur 3-4 years ago in New York about HaBRIT. Bunch of young yeshiva boys came to the shiur. After the shiur, they stayed with me, I don't know, 3-4 o'clock in the morning asking questions. And they said, Rabbi, you're confusing us. I said, why? I said, I don't know, we have a rabbi that we asked him these questions, and he said to us, listen, if she's not Jewish, it's okay. You need to practice before you get married. Rabbi, ra, and then bai. But that's what we have today. We have today, Rabotai, we have today. We have people like this. Meaning you cannot trust people. You cannot trust people. You have to trust their actions. If their actions and their words are in accordance with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, no problem. But if they say things that are violating the Torah, doesn't matter what his title is. Doesn't matter what his title is. Doesn't matter what her title is. This is the only time in history you have a situation where people are so confused they don't even know who to listen to. You put on some shiur, you think it's a shiur, it ends up being something that makes you confused.